Alright, uh, everybody. Hillwalkers, which is a 2022 thriller horror film. It is a very low budget film. It's shot fine. Uh, I will say, like, the accent of the country this is from, uh, Ireland. Like, I can understand most of what they're saying, but even some of their accents are a bit strong. Maybe like scratch my head a bit. What did he say? Or what's he mean by that? The acting in this is fine. The plot is pretty much hikers. You have a group of hikers. They're doing this fundraiser for cancer, so they're doing like a hiking thing for that, and like want to raise money and stuff. And pretty much they trespass on private land, and pretty much the landowners of that land become violent, and survival ensues and shenanigans. Okay, so that's the premise. I didn't really care about anybody in this film aside from the husband character and the hike and the not the hike, the hunting chick, the blonde-ish hunting lead chick. She was smart, unlike the others. There's a character, a cancer survival lady. You would think like she's supposed to be likable and all, cause not even just because of that, but they gotta make her character not unlikable because she trespassed on people's property. I get like her husband's injured at one point, but you could have waited like 40 minutes. The girl's been gone because pretty much they're hiking. He gets hurt somehow. They stumble across private property. No trespassing. Keep out. Literally has it has signs and a fence. And she's like, "We gotta still go." Everybody else is like, I don't know. Even the hunting lead hill walker guide lady, even she's like, "No, we don't do that. Let's not do that." But then she leaves to try to get help. And pretty much moron. Pretty much dumb decisions are made through most of this. Like, really, fine, you trespass on these people's property, and then you trust them. You go in their house, you drink coffee, you know these people are a bit off, just by the way they talk amongst each other. There's three guys, pretty much three bad guys. Two of them are brothers. The younger one, I guess, is just a buddy of theirs or a friend, or I don't know. He's a druggie, pretty much, and insane. And even the dialogue in some of this movie is really out there, such as, "I just realized something. You're insane." Like, there's literally a character says that to the character that is taunting him. They don't like city folk. You have another blonde chick I believe she was blonde, I think. Another blonde chick, not the main, one of the other chicks. She was annoying because she's one of those, animal cruelty, because she finds a dead, I forget what those are called. Those things put wood in them, and then you load it and then just walk with it. I forget what they're called. She finds their dead deer heads loaded up, and she's like, "Oh, this is horrible. Who would do this? We need to contact the authorities." I'm like, oh, because I guess she's one of them. We need to call the police on these people because they're eating deer. I'm like, I don't care about her at all. Granted, she doesn't do anything stupid, really, which I thought she was going to be one of those characters where, how dare you hurt those animals? I thought she was going to do that, but no, she doesn't do that, which is all right. But overall, then her character dies very. The kills in this are lame because only the husband, he dies pretty much from bleeding out of his own accord. Granted, he was one of the likable character, only two likable characters in this. Because I didn't care about his wife, the cancer survivor. Only because she didn't respect the fact that these people are crazy. Says no trespassing. And then she couldn't wait more than an hour. Because even the chick that went to go get help back to the car, she was almost there. And then the people, they find out, oh, there's an extra one of you. So then they go out to search for her. I like the fact that she took one of the killer's guns and used it later on druggy dude. But yeah, everything else, this movie sucked. It has CGI, terrible CGI flies, terrible CGI fire in one shot. Because she burns the farm, calls herself blowing up the farm place. Or arsoning the place. But yeah, the blonde chick dies. I did fast forward a bit because it was getting boring. Because once they escape, they take the crazy drug guy who is high off his mind and a lunatic, and they know this, and he's literally saying what he would do to them and taunt these girls, and they don't. We're not gonna slit his throat or anything. They threaten to do it, and at one point they decide to put him on a leash. I'm like, for a lot of dudes that hate women, yeah, I guess you can. Here's a movie where you can be like, women are horrible because of, and people are. I saw comments of this of people don't like this film because it shows a lot of it's a feminist film. I didn't really see it as that much. I was just watching it for what it was. Granted, I didn't care really about only two people. Really, only one down to it is one person I cared about because the other person dies. So I cared about the one blonde survivalist lady. Then the movie ends with just her and the wife lady. And then it pans off, and credits. I'm like, oh, good, it's over. Because the film sucked balls. I mean, terrible, lame kills, lame effects, if you want to call them effects, because there's barely any effects in this. One guy, the crazy guy, suffocates one guy, one of the guys. Just a lame kill. I'm like, why'd you do that? I thought the two guys told you just watch him, not kill him, but okay. This movie's lame. It's lame, it's boring, it's not... Again, it's shot fine, but I would expect most films that made this... I don't know what studio this was, but even the director, with Tom Cosgrove, I wonder if he's Tom Cosgrove. I wonder if he's related to Miranda. I don't get what is this gave me some vibes of Butcher, which is another film I saw and reviewed. I think it's on the channel, I believe. That was a rip-off of TCM. A lame one, and a stupid downbeat ending, which did not need to be there. Granted, whereas here, I would have just had it where the one survivalist hunting lead guide lady survived, and the rest of them all died. I'd rather that because the rest of them were unlikable. She was the only likable, her and the husband guy. But, yeah. This movie sucked balls.